Breaking news, the Dallas Cowboys have traded wide receiver Amari Cooper to the Cleveland Browns. Let's talk about it. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Hall back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL here to break down this trade. So if you're a fan of the NFL, make sure to go ahead and subscribe to the channel, guys. Make sure to follow me on all my social media platforms. And as always, hit the bell icon so you're notified every time I drop a new video. All right, people, let's dive into this analysis here. So Amari Cooper was a guy that was rumored to be traded because the Dallas Cowboys were looking to get out of that contract. They did not want to take that cap hit, and they were looking to move him. And if they didn't move him, there was a chance he could have been released straight up, okay? And that was a little surprising to me because Amari Cooper is still a very solid receiver in this league. And the Dallas Cowboys, I get it, they have CeeDee Lamb and Michael Gallup's nice, but Amari Cooper, you know, at times has been their wide receiver one. So I was fairly surprised hearing that news, but not surprised that he was traded. And now let's talk about the trade itself. He got traded to the Cleveland Browns, and the official trade is that the Cowboys are getting a 5th and a 6th round pick in return for Amari Cooper, and the Cleveland Browns are getting, obviously, Amari Cooper and a 6th round pick. So basically, it's really a 5th round pick for the Cowboys because you're swapping that 6th round pick. So that's essentially a wash. So it's Amari Cooper for a 5th round pick. And I got to tell you, folks, that's a pretty bad return for Amari Cooper. I get it. You know, his contract isn't great, but he at points can be a wide receiver one. And I would have thought you could at least fetch a 4th round pick, maybe even a 3rd round pick for Amari Cooper. But the Cowboys aren't able to do that. So overall, to me, from the Cowboys side of things, I think this was a pretty bad return for them. Again, they were going to release him, so I guess it's better than nothing. But a guy of Amari Cooper's stature should have been able to command a little bit more than just a 5th round pick. All right. And as far as the Cleveland Browns, I do like this move for the Browns just because of the fact that they don't have much at receiver at this point. In fact, they even have Jarvis Landry, their best receiver on the roster, a guy who is asking for a trade. So they have even let Jarvis Landry seek permission or granted him permission to seek a trade. And so it's really going to be Amari Cooper and nothing else. So to me, it's crazy to think that the Cleveland Browns, who at one point their receiving core was stacked, obviously they had OBJ, Jarvis Landry, but now you barely have anyone if they trade Landry. And now Amari Cooper adds to that core. So Amari Cooper is a solid signing for them, or excuse me, a solid trade for them. I think he is going to immediately step in as that number one weapon for Baker Mayfield. Obviously, they still do have tight ends in Austin Hooper and David Njoku, but as far as the receiver spot, it's really going to be Amari Cooper. And then behind him, who knows? I mean, Donovan Peoples-Jones, like, are they going to draft somebody? Are they going to, you know, trade for another one, sign somebody? We'll see, but overall, I like the Cleveland side of things better here. I just think the return was not good enough for Cooper. His cap hit, though, is what's scaring everybody. And I get it. So Amari Cooper is due 3 years, $60 million over the next 3 years. And his cap hit in 2022, 3 and 4 is $20 million. So for rebuilding teams, for teams that are looking towards the future, it doesn't really make sense. But for a team like Cleveland, who I don't think they're rebuilding, I think they're going to retool. And hopefully they're thinking they can, contend for a Super Bowl. They want to add, talent, and they want to add talent right away. So I like it for them. Not so much the Dallas Cowboys. Let me know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below. If you agree or disagree, as always,